I just landed in Arizona from my 6-hour-long flight, and this is actually my first time me seeing a cactus in real life, like in person. Just going to go to the hotel, rest up, and then tomorrow go in the morning to the Grand Canyon, and then maybe skate for a little bit, go to a skate shop, pick up a board, and then see what goes on from there. But for now, I'll see you guys for next day. It's the next day and I just woke up and it's very, very cloudy right now, so it's perfect for filming. And also it's not that really hot, like it's hot, but in New York City it's really humid, but here it's not that humid, it's really dry. So which makes it really pretty cool to film. Also, I'm standing on desert right now. Like for a guy who's been living in the city and only in the woods, it's pretty cool to see nothing basically, like sand. Filming on iPhone so I don't get my camera wet, but just look at how beautiful that view is. Look at the mist surrounding the mountain, like just look at it. Really freaking peaceful. Walk around. And it's kind of hypnotizing, like I don't know why, but every time when I drive, I think the sun creates like a shadow, which makes it look like it's water on the street, but it's really not. But just look at how beautiful this landscape is. It's all green. Then over there is like, it's supposed to be like a lake over there, where it's like kind of brownish. You can hear the thunder as well. Got some bald eagle. Got real life animals. I think that's a mule. Yeah, that's a mule. So we finally made it to the Grand Canyon. Just look at how beautiful the background is. Like, look at that. It doesn't get any better than this. And every time when I try to look down, like I get really nervous because it's so far down that if you fall, you're gonna die, bro. The Grand Canyon is such an amazing place to be. Like, it took millions of years to create something like this, because every single layer is a layer of a time period in Earth's life. And it's just crazy how it's still here and still forming and keeps changing every single year, every single minute, every single millions of years that pass through. Is always going to be changing, and there's always going to be a new layer that comes up with it due to the water, the erosion, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos and photos that I take. Just to let you guys know, the park has been open for 103 years. It's been first opened in 1919, and this valley stretches across the north, the south, the east, the west, as I mentioned before. This valley can go and stretch across from 2,000 to 8,000 feet deep, which could change the temperatures and pressure of any kind of weather conditions, which could make it either high pressure on top or low pressure at the bottom, and then cause very different temperatures across the whole valley. If there's high pressure on top, then it's going to get a lot hotter on the top part of the canyon. But if you go at the bottom, there's low pressure, it's going to be really cold temperatures. And the mix of the two could change the temperature between the two if you're going up or down.
And that spring that creates it is usually still there. So that's a good water source that you have nearby too. So the people who are making the sandals like this were living in alcoves like that, where they built homes out of like mud and clay. So that would have been about 600 to 700 years ago.
Today's the last day me in Arizona. I'm about to head over to the airport, but before I do go to the airport, there's one more thing I have to take care of. So let's go on a little field trip and tell you guys exactly what I'm gonna do. So here we are at McDonald Skate Park, which is a park right next to my hotel, about 10 minutes away. But I just wanted to come here just to see the park, but also drop off some of the Gatorades and water that I had in my hotel that I bought. I can't return it, so I might as well give it to the people that skate here. yeah, and just there's also a pool here, and just check out the park before I go to the airport, because there's no point. I can't take liquid on an airplane, so might as well just leave it, let someone else use it. And that's pretty much it. Let's check out the park. Here we got another ledge, out ledge with a bank, pretty cool. You got a short one, you got a long one, back side, front side. Pretty hot, I won't lie. It's like middle of the day and it's very, very hot right now. The only cool thing about this rail is that it's square, but I won't lie, that's pretty scary. It's a double set, so you got a 2 flat 2. Little mini pad, pretty cool, sturdy. So that's like the little section, I would say, because you have like 2 flat, then you come to the big section. You have a 4 stair, you have a big hubba, probably not as big as 88, but still pretty long hubba, pretty cool. I would say the height of this ledge is about the same if you were supposed to get on that one. Then you have a round rail. Round rail's pretty big. If you were to sack, you're definitely sacking on it. Like, that's all the way up to my hip. Like, if you're sacking, you're going down. Like, there's no way. You gotta commit. This one's a little bit taller to get onto than the ones that were over there, but still, you're able to get on. You get on. And it's also wax, so pretty cool. Got a little curve. Again, probably made by the locals here. That's the deep end. That's why. That's the deep end. And then you have here the shallow end, which is where you start off in. Still kind of, this is a little bit easier probably to drop in than that one, but still. And then finally we have another hubba, and this one is about waist high as well. And this rail is also with a 7 stair, 8 stair, pretty tall. Doesn't look like anybody skates it, but still, it's a really, really long rail. Feels like it's the Maloof 9 stair, that's how long it is. But it's much more mellower. And you have the hubbas here. Pretty cool. But that's pretty much it for this skate park. And that's pretty much it for this trip. I'm going to the airport right now, but that's pretty much it for my trip to Arizona. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just subscribe, like, leave a comment below what you guys think of this. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Peace out, y'all.